Haya. Join me to explore a natural space that offers astonishing views of a canyon and a great deal of adventure. This is La Peña del Aire. La Peña del Aire, or the boulder in the air, is a natural park in the Huasca de Ocampo municipality in Hidalgo state. It is found in the canyon Barrancas de Aguacatitla, which is part of the Zipline Canyon and one of the Comarca Minera Geopark locations, which was declared a Geological Heritage Site by UNESCO. To reach La Peña del Aire, you need to follow the 2K route along the canyon's edge. You can drive on this road, although, if you want a little exercise, you can do some trail running or off-road cycling along this path. There are about 10 viewpoints in the trail, and I couldn't help to stop at each one of them, because the views are truly amazing. Just be careful and don't get too close to the edge. This canyon has a depth of about 1,000 meters. The canyon was carved by the river Mestitlan over millions of years, and this natural limit was chosen as a border with the neighboring state of Veracruz. The ecosystem in the canyon is arid, but if you look carefully, you can appreciate that it is full of life. I was amazed by the vegetation that has found a way to survive with minimal water under an intense sun, especially the plants that cling to the canyon walls. Above them, the vultures fly. Well, actually, they glide along the canyon. And in many places, the animals that live here have left subtle trails and signals of their presence. In this site, you may find multiple latrines, which are sites that wild animals use recurrently as toilets. From this one here, we can tell that the animal has been feeding on fruits and left the seeds behind. And it's very likely that they come from this bush that is next to me. So if we get the berry and expose the seed, we'll find out that they are practically the same. The common suspects to have done this in the area are cacomixtles, raccoons, or opossums, all of which are nocturnal animals, so they will be hard to spot. After spending a lot of time admiring the canyon, we finally made it into the park. There are multiple activities to enjoy, so I will try some of them. The most relaxing one is a horse ride, but I prefer something a bit more exciting, so I will ride a motorbike. Some more thrilling experiences are the via ferrata cross, or swinging from the edge of the canyon. But those may be a little bit too much for me, so I'll simply go for the rapel. For starters, let me get all the safety equipment, and once ready, I receive all the necessary instructions from the guide. Apparently, I needed more detailed instructions because I was far from doing as I was told. And since we are here, I will also go for the zipline. I must say, I do not know if this is one of the longest or highest in the area, but for me, it was one of the fastest I have done. And you can tell I had such a thrill. I was worried I could crash against the boulder. I mean, I truly thought I was super close to it. I even lifted my feet to avoid it. But in reality, I was nowhere close to La Peña del Aire. Finally, we got close to La Peña del Aire, the boulder in the air, from which the park takes its name. You can have a look at the boulder from the edge of the canyon, and you can also follow a path that goes down to its base, from where you can have another perspective of its colossal size. A lot of people do bouldering here, so if you have experience, unlike me, give it a proper go, but be sure to get a local guide. A few stands offer Mexican street food and drinks. A great alternative to recover from the extreme activities. But if you prefer a restaurant, you can go to Huasca de Ocampo, just half an hour away from here. If you are still looking for adventure, I recommend Las Barrancas de Aguacatitla, which is just 20 minutes away. However, if you prefer something more chill, then visit Los Prismas Basálticos and the former hacienda of Santa Maria Regla, which are also very close. Watch our other videos about these awesome places. This was La Peña del Aire, a great place for adventure with a privileged view. Visit Mexico with us. Have a look at our website to choose your adventure and keep watching to discover more destinations. Bye now!